for the collective. Hi, collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. How's everybody doing? All right, so we're going to be going into the Modern Witch Tarot tonight, the Art of Manifestation Oracle, as well as the Tangled Love Oracle, which talks about love, lies, and lessons. Okay, so that's what I have for us. Love, lies, and lessons. Okay, so we're going to be doing that. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to kick it off with prayer, and we're going to start. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you so much for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be forever and always. Let it be so. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, Ashe. Okay, so there's that. How y'all doing? So let me get my chat out. How are you, Teresa? God bless you. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Only one. Hey, Joe English. Hello. Okay, only one. Teresa Pierce, Joe English, and Andrea Shoulders. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. So, like I said, we're going to be going to Modern Witch Tarot. What's up, 827TT? Okay, Linda Wolf, how y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. So, it's hump day. Pisces is done. So all 12 zodiac signs have been done. All 12 zodiac signs have been done. If you are looking for your reading, please check the playlist. All you got to do is hit my face at the top. Hit that circle. Go to playlist under I Am the Light. Find your reading, your 2026 Love and Money Read. I am encouraging you to pay special attention to the money read. Spirit was giving you advice on so you could be financially sound for the 2026 year. Okay. How you doing, Queen Stack and Axel? Okay. Let me see. Is there anything else I needed to do? Nope, that's it. That's it for announcements. I don't think I got any. The only one is left is Ophiuchus. It will not be a 2026 read. It will be more. Ophiuchus has been coming out like a collective read. So, and Ophiuchus is considered the 13th zodiac sign. It really resonates for Scorpios and anybody who's like a cusper, Scorpio, Sagittarius. If you're a Scorpio or a Sagittarius or you're in the cusp, it will really resonate for you. But it will also resonate for all the other 12 signs. Typically, Spirit has been doing Ophiuchus like a collective. And they have been really, really good. So you might want to check it out when I do it. I may not get it done tomorrow because I'm going to be doing a lot of running around. Because y'all know I'm without a vehicle at the moment. So I may get it done tomorrow or I may have to do it Friday. But the collective will still be at 9:30. Okay. How you doing? Slightly Bent, NSK, and I Am Money. So that's it. That's all I got for announcements. Let's see what's going on in the energy today, Holy Spirit. What's going on in the energy for the collective? What's going on in the energy for the collective? What's going on today? What's up, Star Lover? Look, my little thing is messing all up. I can see all this cotton. I be trying to keep my thumb all in there. Okay. Holy Spirit, what you got? Holy Spirit. What's going on with the collective? What's going on with the collective? What's going on with the collective? What is in the energy? Holy Spirit. 5 cards, please. Starting off with everything is fine. How you doing, Danny? Danny Lil, how you doing? I could have sworn I seen something up. Might have been seeing things. Ten of Wands. The Fool. Oh, Lord. Page of Pentacles. I cannot take these. Is this really the read? It is? Double check. Double confirmation. This is the right way. No. I was gonna say these cards almost remind me of Pisces. Just a different order. Even though, hold on, let me try this again. How you doing, Mojo Music, DJ Cersei, and Nikita? See how my thumb it came all the way out my little thing. Page of Wands is in the upright. Five of Swords is in the upright. King of Cups is in reverse. Temperance is in the upright. Two of Wands is in the upright. Let's talk about it. Somebody made a plan to get something off the ground. And what was it? To bully your ass. That's what somebody made a plan. Somebody made a plan to bully you. They want to win at all costs. They got in their ego. And they don't want to show you, I'm bigger than you. I'm more powerful than you. How you doing, Martin Simpson? What's up, Boo Boo Bear? What's up, TMKC? Welcome to the channel. So somebody tried to bully you. That's what they got off the ground. Bullying, being in their ego, trying to act like they're bigger than you. Whoever did this is quite selfish with the King of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who only thinks about themselves. When the tough gets going, they leave. They're also a bit of an instigator. This is somebody who will start ish. You know, yeah, did you see that light? This is somebody, some people call them shit starters, instigator. This is exactly what we do on here. Now, oddly, the energy is one way. This is how somebody started. But now somebody's plan is to come in and bounce stuff out with you. I don't trust it because it looks like they're trying to be an emotional manipulator. Now, even though, because see, Temperance has those cups. They're talking about they want to bounce stuff out. Well, that's the plan. But see, the original plan was that I'm a selfish ass, all in my ego, being really, really mean, instigating, being selfish, not thinking about anybody but myself. But now the plan has shifted. The energy shifts. Now they want to play nice with Temperance and the Two of Wands. How you doing, Slightly Man? She said it sounds familiar. It probably is familiar. You know, these people be fried out here in these streets. I feel like I have gotten, my little thumb is hurting the way I'm doing this. Because it's not supposed to be out. Let's see. Nine of Wands in reverse. Spirit, please clarify the Page of Wands. What you got for the Page of Wands? Page of Wands in the upright is being clarified by the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Chariot in the upright. Page of Cups is in reverse. This is somebody who put you in a one-sided situation. See, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think that you left. See, because when they got to getting all ornery, that's you. Some of y'all may have been devastated by this person's behavior. Others of y'all was just like, I'm done. See, the one in the yellow does not look like she is crying. Whereas the one in the pink back here, she kind of looks, she got her head down. Like she's, the one in the yellow just looks like, yeah, I quit. I'm done with this bull. Like that's how she looked like. I'm done. Like this ain't even worth fighting for. I'm peace, baby, peace. Peace of mind. What I was going to say, cope aesthetics. Okay, how you doing, Tony David? So here it is. You was in a one-sided situation. I think you just had enough of that shit. I've had enough of this. You keep trying to tell me you gonna get something off the ground. You put me in a one-sided situation. I'm tired of being by myself. If I'm by myself, then I'm gonna just go ahead and be by myself. And then boop, stress-free. How you doing, Mandy Hood and Gwendolyn? Okay, this is what somebody said, stress-free. Since you already got me in a one-side situation, why don't I just leave? I'm by myself anyway. And now I ain't stressing, worrying about why things ain't getting off the ground with me and you. And so somebody just decided to up and leave. Now, this person, all in their ego, bullying you, acting ornery, trying to act like they want to win at all costs, thinking that they're going to take some stuff from you and be selfish. And I think, like I said, the feeling I'm getting, some of y'all could have been hurt, but I think a good majority of y'all just had been like, I've had enough of this. I'm done. Now, oddly, right before I watched this, I was flipping through some shorts. What's up, Flighty and Lulu Alvarez? How you doing? So let me tell y'all what I was looking at. So right before this reading started, I was flipping through some shorts, right? And they were showing men. There was a woman. She said, watch this. Her husband or boyfriend was walking. It was at least 10 feet in front of her. And she was like, he always does this. And what was interesting to me, I remember I had a friend once who said that they were used to date someone. And he said, I always made her walk behind me. And then I'm looking at this. And as I'm watching this, one of the people in the comments said her dad or a man had told her, if a man ever walks really far in front of you, he has no respect for you. Nor love, I would assume. And what they were basically showing was a bunch of narcissists, how they interact with people. They always forget their person. They walk a lot of feet in front of them, which kind of gives the impression, excuse me, it gives the impression that they're single. You see what I'm saying? Because if we're not walking together and there's space between us, people don't know we're together. And the reason I'm saying all that is because with this 5 of Swords, it's looking like somebody, like some of the people said what they did was, I watched to see if he was going to turn around. He never did. A few people just said, fuck, excuse my language, F it. I'm going to just turn around and go the opposite direction. So this is what I'm seeing here. You decided to go in the opposite direction. You're walking away from this person. Walking away. Excuse me. I swallowed wrong. I got a tickle in my throat. Excuse me. You know how you get this like a little something? It's like, what is that? Anyway, how you doing, Carla Childs? Nina, what's up? April Stubbs, Sandra, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's like, but anyway, the whole video was like depicting narcissism. Now, I'm not saying your person's a narcissist, but I just think that whoever this is, you had just say, F it, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done fighting for this. I'm doing it by myself. I might as well just go ahead and go in the opposite direction because we're not moving in the same direction anyway. So they're wanting to be the boss. They want to be bully you. And I think, yeah, this was not your happily ever after. 10 of Cups is in reverse. It's just not it. This ain't it. Oh, look. And this was right up under it. Knight of Swords is in reverse. So it's like, why don't I just slow down? Why am I trying to walk faster to go towards somebody who is already wanting to be in their ego, going another direction to me, fight me on everything? They obviously don't see me as their 10 of Cups. This is not my 10 of Cups. I may as well just go head on. They exist because there has to be a duality. You're of the light. That's why. They need help. You know, can I be honest with you, my little light workers? A lot of y'all are empaths. Now, some of y'all could be narcissists. Watch me. I get occasional narcissists that will watch me. But I will say this. Both of you all have childhood wounding. How you handled it is how you became what you are. Some of y'all became empaths. You're hyper vigilant to surroundings and energy and trying to, because you had to learn how to walk on eggshells, and you learned as a child, my empaths, that, hey, if I catch something before it happens, it will calm the storm. Whereas a narcissist had to learn to disassociate. So the very thing, whereas you tried to read the room to try to prevent mom or dad or whoever the narcissist was, it could have been a brother or sister, you know what I'm saying, from going off, they did the opposite. They had to learn to suppress emotion, to stop caring, to disassociate, to the point where now it's like they had to learn how to only care for self. And so they don't worry about the whole room. I have to take care of self. Me. And I don't really know how to love because I was shown none. Now, both of you all, both the empath and the narcissist, could have had moments in time where neither one of y'all received love. But it's the way that you go about it. See, they ended up just going very, very cold and within themselves. And so then they realize that if they emotionally manipulate, then they get the attention that they want, and it feeds their ego. Because, see, you got to remember, if mom or dad didn't say, come here, baby, let me love on you. Let me give you some kisses. Let me give you some hugs. They never got that. And a lot of times, if you actually date a narcissist, they don't like to be touched. The intimacy will be sexual, but it's not real intimacy because it makes them uncomfortable because they never had it. And no matter, thank you, Spirit. And so no matter how much you try to love on them, they will pull away. And then it's like, then it becomes, well, I have to hurt you before you hurt me. Because, and now why would they say they got to hurt you before you got to hurt me? Is because that's how it was when they were growing up. But they were being hurt by someone that they had no control over running from. And so it was like they always ended up on the short end of the stick. But now that they're an adult, oh no, you're not going to hurt me. So they always try to control the situation, control the emotion, control you, absorb from you. And then when it seems like you're moving in ways where you're uncontrollable, or they find somebody who gives them more validation to feel good about themselves, then they discard you. Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. Now, this is somebody who has decided you're not their family and this is not somebody you could build with. One of y'all decided this. I believe it was you, collective. This is not going to be, I can't build wealth with someone who acts like this. And I also cannot have my ultimate happiness with somebody like this. Like if I think that I can have a happy family life and have money with somebody who wants to bully me, and bullying comes in all forms, talking crazy to you, acting very controlling. See how he's holding all the swords, wanting to control and being in their ego. And so this is when you realize you have to slow down. You can't have that happily ever after building wealth and legacy with this person because they're not on the same page. This is somebody who is totally, totally selfish. King of Cups in reverse. How y'all doing? JB Smooth, Donna, Rose Morales. Hey, Bit by Charlie. How y'all doing? How are you? Did I miss anybody else? Ebony Bolt, how you doing? Is it KOS? What's up, baby? What's up, Jane Fields? How are you? Axel? Yeah, I remember that was your question. Watering a fake plant that won't grow. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go back towards the bottom. All right. Little and baby. All right. So let's talk about the King of Cups. Now, one of the things, though, I will say about narcissists is that they can be very charming. Very charming. Lots of people like them. But see, the people who get close to them is who they take the mask off. They're not nice to whoever they take the mask off for. But everybody else will think, oh my God, they're so great. They're so funny. They're so this. They're such a lot. Like they put on a mask. They know how to, listen, they're still people, y'all. They know right from wrong. Y'all know that, right? They're still people. They still have emotions. They do know right from wrong. They just know how to manipulate to get what they want, which is validation. Okay, so they know how to put on, hey, yeah, and do all that in front of people. How you doing? Is that Grisha? How you doing? Holy Spirit, what you got for the King of Cups? King of Cups, 7 of Pentacles is in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Uh-oh. Holy Spirit. World is in the upright. Uh-oh. King of Swords is in reverse. So we got the King of Swords in reverse. The World is in the upright. 7 of Pentacles is in reverse. So this is somebody who only thinks about themselves. They're pretty much a criminal mastermind on how they move. Criminal mastermind. It's my way or the highway, baby. My way or the highway. And I'm going to get my way one way or another. One way or another, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you one way or another. That's how they're going to get you. They're going to get you one way or another because it's their way or the highway. So you decided, because it's like that, let me just back my little ass all the way up. World is in the upright with the 7 pentacles. This is you saying, I got to go. I need to quickly end this. I gotta go. So when the 7 of Pentacles is in reverse, that means something's speeding up. What is speeding up? This ending between the two of us. So somebody was like, I gotta hurry up and get away from this. I gotta hurry up and get away and go ahead and end this because this person is a little cuckoo. Is how you've taken it. So a King of Cups in reverse and a King of Swords in reverse. So think about, I need you to understand what you're getting with both of these. So one is extremely mean, harsh in speech, emotionally devoid. This is like a double whammy, a King of Swords, somebody who's embodying both of those energies, the King of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups. No emotions, emotionally void, but yet very, I hate to use this as an example, but y'all know how like they say like Frank Lucas or what's that, like one of them mob movies with like from like not like them Italian mob movies. Like that's like the feeling that I'm getting that like those mob bosses. Like that's the like cold. This person is cold. Cold as ice. That's your person. Somebody is cold as ice. That's your person. How you doing, Ebony? Okay, the Godfather. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name. I'm just saying, like I was gonna say Tony Romano, but that's child. That's isn't that something Raymond? So there used to be a show, something about Raymond or something like that. I was like, they can't be right. Yeah, the Godfather. Let's talk about temperance. Holy Spirit, what you got for temperance? How you doing, Alicia Lopez? What's up, B? B-U? What's your name? B? I'm going to just call you BW. Is that what your name's supposed to be? BW? What's up, Jimmy? Very cold-hearted, this one. Let's talk about temperance. Now, the person who was cold to you, remember I told you the energy shifts. Now, their plan is to come in and bounce stuff out with you. Better be careful with this. Let's talk about why. Temperance here is in reverse. 5 of Cups is in reverse. This is somebody who wants to restore your faith in them. So after bullying you, after showing you the ugly side of them, they're like, my plan is to come in. I'm about to show you different. I'm about to come in and restore your faith. Now, hold on. That flipped off my shirt. So I don't know if that was supposed to be. The Emperor is out here, but I don't know if it's supposed to be upright or reverse. Hold on. Yeah. I think it's supposed to be reverse. I think it's supposed to be. Spirit is the Emperor. I think it's supposed to be reversed. I believe. Yes, I was right. It's supposed to be reversed. Let's talk about why the Emperor is in reverse. So this is somebody who now wants to restore your faith with temperance in the upright, being clarified by the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, it came in reverse. This is somebody who, after kicking over the cups and feeling like, they regret what they've done to you. They miss you. Maybe you were their best supply. And so now they want to reverse the 5 of Cups, which is, I want to restore your faith. I want to restore your faith in me. They know that you look at them as somebody that is irresponsible, Emperor in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse, Tower. They know you see them as a shit starter. Somebody who will quickly drop responsibility, let chaos ensue, do it on purpose. This is somebody who will self-sabotage you on purpose and cause towers. They know that this is how you see them. And they hate that that's how you see them. So they want to reverse the 5 of Cups. They want to, restore your faith. They want to balance stuff out with you. I don't want collective thinking. I just drop responsibility. I just don't give a damn about nothing. I cause towers. I cause problems. Like I just go around just self-sabotaging stuff, kicking over cups, just kicking them over. Like they don't want you to see them that way. Their plan, like I said, is to come in and balance stuff. Two of Wands. They also don't want you to see them as somebody who is like, doesn't have a future, or somebody who is like they want you to look at, like, this looks like somebody who got stuff going on, right? Like, I got plans, I got goals, I got things I want to do. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who looks like they're like not just taking an assessment, but like they got real goals. They got stuff they're doing. And so this person, I mean, with the Two of Wands, the feeling I'm getting is that they want you to see them differently. Let's talk about the Two of Wands, Holy Spirit. How you doing? Get out toxic. Who is this saying? Hey, Miss Pitts. How you doing, boo? Hey, Brandon Harvey. What's up? What's up? Looking out my boos. Hey, Ebb and Flow. Joe, is that Joe Ireland? Hold on, I can't see. My finger moved real fast. Joel Ireland. How you doing, baby? Erlene. Hey, Erlene. I see y'all. Okay, Jimmy, I think I got you already, baby. I'm going back to the bottom. How you doing? Matt Misk. You said, what if you had a child? Well, we're going to get into that. We'll get into that in just a second. What's up, Alpha and Omega? Okay. Let's see. All right, Two of Wands. Ooh, look, just as soon as I was getting ready to go, the Spirit dropped it. Okay. Now, did you want it reverse? You want it upright. Just double check. The Four of Cups needs to be upright. It needs to be reversed. Okay, I see it. I see it. Okay, so Two of Wands. Now, this person has a plan to come to you. But they ain't 100% figured out the whole plan. See, Hangman is in reverse with the Four of Cups. They don't want you to see them as toxic. They're trying to figure out a way so you don't see them as somebody who is toxic, who comes in with all these addictive behaviors, who have all these personality flaws. I don't want you to see me as a karmic. I don't want you to see me as somebody who has addictive behaviors. I want to get up and prove myself, but I'm going to be honest with you. They say they want to come towards you, but here with the Hangman, they're not really sure how to get you to see them differently. They know they want to come towards you, but they're not 100% on how to get you to see that I cannot be toxic. Because I'm telling you, narcissists, as much as y'all, like, it's more of like a personality thing. And I'm going to be honest with you, the way you think as an empath and the way that a narcissist thinks is night and day. So, like, stuff that you go, well, wouldn't it make sense to you? No, it would not make sense to them. You think night and day. But you both have an understanding of right and wrong. They can know that it's wrong to talk to people sideways. But in their opinion, their view is self. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So I know that it's wrong, but see, my first priority is to protect the self, the ego. So if I feel like you're attacking my ego, then I'm not going to care too much about right and wrong because I got to tell you about yourself. Does that make sense? Whereas the empath will be like, oh, well, I don't want to offend because I got to keep everybody's feelings. You're trying to respect everybody's feelings. But see, they feel like the hell with feelings if you disrespect my ego. You make me feel bad because, see, that's one of the things they try to avoid. They want to avoid feeling bad. And if they feel attacked, then they lash out. So this is how this person feels. Okay? They feel like they don't like that you see them as somebody who will just like come in, bite your head off. They don't like to always be seen as the bad guy or the bad woman. Even though they have toxic behaviors. Like, their feelings get hurt too, y'all. They're still people. Okay? They're still people despite their behavior. But the way that y'all see offenses is very differently. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? Very, very differently. The narcissist and it's called the narcissist and empath. It's like a dance y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do the very interesting dance. So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, let's get 5 more cards out here. So this is somebody who wants to change your view of them, but they're not exactly sure how. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to always be considered the bad guy or the bad woman. Strength is in the upright. This is somebody who wants to come towards you and appear like they have control over themselves. They're trying to get a control over themselves because they may lash out. And whether you think it or not, sometimes, not always, there are some narcissists who do want to change. I don't know if any of y'all follow him or not, but like Lee Hammond is one. And then there's another one named, I want to say Leroy something. But these are like self-aware narcissists. They know who they are. They know their behaviors. They know what they do to other people. And they know that those behaviors hurt people. And then they try to get control of them and then educate people like you who are very sensitive to other emotions. And see, let me tell you something. I need to add this. Narcissists do understand emotions. Whereas you try to use emotions to understand, they use emotions to manipulate. Y'all just use them differently. They're very, I know it seems like they're not emotionally intelligent, but they are using emotions like a dark empath. Understand? It's like, but using it to harm. They understand emotion, but for a gain. It's very opposite. Y'all are like night and day. Okay? And I think we're talking about that narcissist, empath, what is the word I want to say? Diaphragm? Not diaphragm. Diagram? It's like diagram. That's the word. Diagram. Okay? Let's get one more, please, Holy Spirit. Thank you. All right. So this is somebody who wants you to see them as somebody who has self-control. I have self-control. I know how to control myself. I know how to control my emotions. I can do this. See how the beast, a lion is like a beast. And see how calmly he's standing next to her? The lion represents her inner beast. I know how to calm myself down. 3 of Cups is in reverse. I know how not to go out here and be in third parties. Now, this is hard for most narcissists because they like a lot of validation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. But this is somebody who doesn't want you to see them is needing validation from multiple third parties. So what they're trying to do is leave multiple people alone with the 3 of Cups here in reverse. This is somebody who would like to birth something new. And it's how you see them. I am capable of coming in and offering my cup to i.e. you. One person. I don't need everybody else. I can love one person if I want to. Most of the time I don't want to, but I can. A lot of times they don't want to because they get bored. They need that ego stroke 24/7. People to think they're smart. Oh my God, you're so funny. Oh my God, you look so handsome. Oh my God, you have such a nice car. They need that. They have very low self-esteem. Whereas you can build yourself up and don't need anybody to validate you. They need outside validation. They don't typically have positive self-talk. So they go get positive self-talk from other people, i.e. an empath like yourself, because you are a build 'em up kind of person. So this is somebody who now wants to tell you they find you attractive. They would also like to birth love with you. The only thing they're trying to do is to get you to let your guard down. Because see, right now, you feel like you got to protect yourself from them. And they're like, no, I can love. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all's way of love might be vastly different too. Now, there are some narcissists I have heard say that they are incapable of love, period. They don't love nobody. They don't even love themselves. They have a grandiose ideal of self, and they have a God complex. Now, this is somebody, though, who wants to prove to you that they cannot need validation from other people. They can be in a monogamous relationship, but they need, in order to show you this, they need you to let your guard down. Let your boundaries down so we can talk, so I can show you the new me. I can be not toxic. Now, how long can they do this? I don't know. The only way to me that narcissists can typically do this is if they know that they're a self-aware narcissist. They're self-aware. In other words, they go to therapy and they talk about stuff and they work with a therapist. Like, I'm serious. This is something they have to do. They have to go sit in therapy and work with their therapist who will help them to constantly see things like how I'm breaking it down here. That's how they got to go do. Thank you, Spirit. It's not possible for them to do it by themselves. They constantly have to stay in therapy so that they can understand and unlearn behaviors. Now, why am I saying they have to go? Is because they've been doing this since childhood. And that is very hard to undo something that far back because, see, they miss certain social cues because of the way they see stuff. And so one of the things that they're trying to get them to see is that the majority of people see your behavior like this. Whereas only people who think like you will go, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, hell yeah, I would agree with that. So they have to kind of go through therapy to unlearn all of that. And then once they start becoming self-aware, when they catch themselves doing something, they're more apt to pull back. Does that make sense? Okay. I don't know what's my spirit got me talking about this tonight. Hey, Diane. I feel like we're having a whole class. It's like a psychology class. How you doing, Diane White? Anybody else? Oh, my goodness. Look at Brandy. Brandy, you be killing me rolling your eyes. Marty said not going to happen. What's up, J Cash? Y'all funny. Look at y'all. Y'all don't think that these people can go out here and reform. Brandy, something they lied. They lied thinking that they going to try to show you that they got self-control. They not a cheater anymore. Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Wands is in reverse. Justice is in reverse. Oh, come on, Spirit. Oh, Sun in reverse. And the Three of Swords is in reverse. Okay, this is somebody who knows that they are trying, remember I said they're trying to get control of themselves because they know that they never gave you an equal give and take relationship. They know it. I know I had to get control of myself because I didn't show up in the relationship giving equally. I looked like I took, you gave. And so I want to get control over myself so you don't feel like this is not an equal reciprocity relationship. Now, one of the things that they also want to do, because the Six of Pentacles is about not having equal reciprocity, right? This person also wants you, and see how they're begging? This is somebody who wants you to believe that I can stop giving to people who beg me for sex. Knight of Wands is in reverse. This is how it looks in the upright. I can stop giving to those people who beg me for sex. Now, because the Knight of Wands is in reverse, this is somebody who is being begged for sex by men and women. Narcissists, not all. No two narcissists are the same. Just like nobody's fingerprints are the same. There's different levels to narcissism. There's some who do like minute mental games, and then there's others that are very violent. That's why they have covert, malignant, overt narcissism. There's different forms of narcissism. Coverts tend to be very secretive. They're very revengeful. Those are the type that will get down and do spell work on your ass. Overt are the ones who are very loud. You piss them off. They scream. They holler. They will embarrass the hell out of you right there on the spot. Malignant, depends on the situation. Sometimes you get a little quiet. Sometimes you might get a little overt. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. Now, this person wants you to believe that they can get control of themselves. Every person who begged me for sex, I ain't got to give it to them. This is somebody who... Some narcissists are on the DL. A lot of them are on the DL, male and females. So don't sit here and think I'm just talking about men. I'm talking about women too. They are down low. They like validation. They tend to be bisexual, but they tend to hide it. Okay? So this is somebody saying, I can stop giving to all these people. I know I did you dirty because I was giving away my wine. They know what they did. What was unfair was that they were sexually impulsive. and lying and keeping things out of balance with you because they was giving their wand to men and women, or wand energy. And listen, for the sake of this reading, when I say wand, that's also talking about the feminine. Although a wand is considered masculine, but y'all know what I'm saying. They can stop giving that middle piece to whom, I got control over it. Okay, I know what I did was not nice, and that was wrong, and I know that I caused you a great deal of unhappiness. I know that was wrong. Me sleeping with other people was wrong. So what I want to do, because I want to make you happy and I want you to accept my cup of love, I want to try to come in, and I know we had a tower. I caused towers. I caused the whole foundation of our relationship to end because I was out here giving my body to other people. So what I'm going to try to do, collective, is that I want to come back to you and I want to heal things, and I want to, this never happens until I wear my jogging suit. Wear my jogging suit, I keep pushing up my thing here. What was I saying? So what they want to do is the Three of Swords here in reverse. I know that I hurt you a lot. I hurt you a lot. I made you sad. No, let me do this because some was in reverse. I made you sad. I made you cry. I broke your heart. I made you feel like the worst, like all the color left your world. You really loved me and I disappointed you and I let you down. I know that. But what I would like to do is to come in and offer my cup, not to everybody else, but just to you. I would like to heal from third parties. I know that I was wild. Now, to you, you're like, well, when you love somebody, why would you want to go share what's mine with everybody else? That's how you think, empath. Now, let me tell you how they think. It's just sex. Because it strokes my ego. It's just sex. I can have sex with them and have sex with you. You love your mama, but you love your daddy. You love multiple kids you got. I love multiple people. But I will reserve that special cup for just you. And now that I know that I'm really, really hurting you by giving my sex away, I want to heal from that. I don't want to do third parties anymore. I'm going to bring you my cup, but you got to let your guard down. Whoo, child, this is a heavy reading right here. How you doing, Lindell? What? Martin, what did you say? What did you say, Martin Simpson? You were always here. You said, I would like you to go away and never come back. Oh, did you mean to get Martin? I know he wasn't talking to me, but I know that, what is y'all talking about? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. This is what we're going to do. Y'all watch the language. Hiplo, I see that you tried to change the spelling, but I get what you were trying to say. Okay. I understand. Y'all, please remember, the rule for comments is to direct your comment to your person because they think that you're talking to me. So Martin, I know you wouldn't. I know you like to call me Boo Boo Bear, but I know you weren't talking to me, but direct it to the person. So y'all don't get deleted. Okay. All right. Now, let's get it back together. Hello, Hiplo, and hello, Miss B Jones. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. Now, and Khadijah Sherman, how are you? All right. Spiffy Spence, how you doing, boo? What's up, bold and beautiful? Indigo Trails. Okay. Brandon said, we talking about a covert narcissist. They're very secretive. They're the type that will, they just do stuff in secret. Their smiling face. I'm about to tear your ass up. They just go behind your back and just do some of the worst things behind your back. And then when you find out, you be like, oh God, you did what? They do. I'm telling you not. You think that, let them get mad. And especially if they got any type of know how to do work, child, they gonna light your ass a new butthole. Do you hear me? They gonna be pippity boppity and booing and throwing and ha! They get mad, baby. I kid you not. I kid you not. They will throw some stuff at you. Heavy spell work. When they get mad. They really will. I don't know if y'all know anything about it. But like they're very secretive, or like this is a type. And when I say, and let's say they don't do spell work, well, to get back at you, then they'll sleep. The spirit came out right when I was getting ready to say this, because then I'm gonna sleep with your best friend. I'll sleep with your brother if I'm a feminine. Yeah, if I can't do spell work, I'm gonna do something that's gonna hurt you, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it behind your back, and I'm gonna feel so good about myself when I get done doing it. Cause how dare you treat me that way? And see, that's what a covert narcissist will do. They'll smile in your face and then sleep with all your all your girlfriends, all your guy friends. Sleep with your best friend. And then smile in your face. Knowing good and well that they didn't been with people who mean the most to you. And then if they tell you, it's because they really want to break you and they want to see you broken. Yeah, you know I slept with your sister. I've been sleeping with her for the last 3 years in our bed. Take that. Because you know, if they do it in the... Listen, y'all know anytime somebody brings cheating home, that's personal. It was meant to really be like the knife and then the twist. That's personal. That's personal. It's very personal. Okay, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, what you got? I don't think we're going to go through the whole tarot. Not tonight. Are we going through this whole thing tonight? I don't think so. No. Okay, good. Because I was going to say, Spirit, because this reading is a little heavy. As is. Let's get one more, please. Thank you. All right. Let's get into it. This is somebody who wants you to believe not only can they be strong and hold themselves back. I'm not giving nothing else. Anybody who begs me for sex, I'm going to tell them no. I'm going to hold back my energy. See how her legs is closed, their mouth is closed. I'm done. Don't talk to me, third parties. My legs are closed. My mouth is closed. My heart is reserved for collective. I can be firmly planted. I'm not going nowhere. This is somebody who believes. Now, here's the thing. They're saying that they're going to be closed off from all this attention. They love attention. They didn't get a lot of attention when they was growing up. Some of my empaths didn't get a lot of attention when they was growing up either. You didn't get a lot of attention when you was growing up either. But they need it. You learned how to still self-love and then be there for others. So you would be hyper vigilant to be there for others, to keep them in a good mood so that you could, you see what I'm saying? Oh my God. Yes. Empaths. Yeah. Hyper vigilant to make sure that you keep other people in a good mood, because if they're in a good mood, then you receive positive validation, which is exactly why you and a narcissist go together like peanut butter and jelly. If I do something good to keep you in a good mood, then I get positive validation. But see, they need positive validation from you, because when they feel bad about themselves, you go, no, baby, you really are beautiful. You really are strong. You really are this, that, and the other. You're so smart. There's nobody like you, man. Don't nobody think like you. See how y'all do each other? And then when they feel good about themselves because they're happy, then they say something nice to you. And then you feel like, yay, I did a good job. Y'all both got a problem, truth be told. But how you handle it is different. Now, this is somebody who is saying they're going to hold back from all the attention. People putting them up on a pedestal. Men and women, and they love it. I'm going to be honest. On a normal basis, somebody loves everybody putting them up on a pedestal. But they're saying, nope, I'm going to hold back. I am going to keep myself locked down in the 8 of Swords. Click, click. I'm closed for business. It's like being in a mental prison. In other words, I'm not giving my body. I'm literally going to be like, I'm going to close myself off from everybody. And they want you to see this. I want you to see that I can do this. Even if, now I'm going to be honest with you, they don't like this, it will make them unhappy to do this. But because they're trying to come at you and say that they understand their behavior made you unhappy, they're trying to make you happy at the expense of them losing it. Because see, being with all these third parties makes them happy. It does. But they will be unhappy doing this. But they doing it because they don't want to hurt you. This is somebody who wants you to want to work with them. To build. I want to work with you. I want to build with the Three of Pentacles. I want us to work together. So in order for us to work together, I have to get me under control. I gotta get my wild proudness under lock and key. Okay? That wild side. I gotta bring it in. Okay? This is a heavy reading. And everybody is not here tonight, so I get it. This is not for everybody. This is like, child, I feel like I'm having a whole psychology class. Let's talk about Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. Is this? Nine of Pentacles is in the upright. One more, please. Six of Cups is in the upright. Now, Holy Spirit, you did want me to take these first three cards, correct? Yes, okay. This is somebody who sees that if they don't hold back, you will not work with them. They believe that if I don't get myself under control, collective will not work with me at all. You're just not going to work with them at all. So they have to put an end to be getting all this validation from everybody else. You're going to have to figure out a way to stop needing so much damn attention. You got to stop needing. That's just what they tell themselves. I got to see, light team is coming out when I say this. I got to figure out a way that I don't need everybody telling me, you look good today. Oh my God, you're so fine. Ooh, can you give it to me? Yeah, I'll give it to you. They got to figure out how to not do this and put an end to it. They got to. Okay? This is somebody who wants things between y'all to turn out better. Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. I want a good outcome between me and collective. I absolutely want a good outcome. Why do they want an outcome? Because they see that you are already somebody who does not need them. They know that you're not codependent. They know that you are out here. You're very mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually sound. You don't need anybody. You are literally a single rich energy who is cool whether you have them or not. And in your opinion, as long as I got God, little blue bird on her hat, then I'm okay. That's how you feel. And this is what they're saying. But this person wants you to go back to not feeling like you have to just be by yourself. I want you to come back and love me. Now, this is a part that some of y'all is going to follow me, collective. This is someone who is emotionally immature. And so, well, you gained a lot of emotional hypervigilance, which made you very sensitive and put you on a high emotional intelligence. They have emotional intelligence, but they do it in such a way that it comes off as immature because of their manipulations. But one thing remains is that no matter how much validation they got from others, it was not the same as they got from you. You loved them no matter how immature they were. You made them feel good about themselves. See how that big yellow house, the solar plexus, you gave them confidence that nobody else gave. When you gave to them, they felt like you really gave it to them because you truly loved them. Good, bad, and ugly. No matter how they were, you loved them. They could be them true selves in front of you. And you loved them even when they didn't deserve it. And so this is why they want your loving kindness. And they want to give. See, I don't necessarily think that they can give it to you per se, but they know that the way that you give them attention versus everybody else's attention is different. Now, if you listen to anything in psychology like narcissism stuff, they will call this, you are their number one supply. Nobody makes me feel the way you do. Nobody. When I'm around you, I feel like I can do anything. When I believe that collective believes in me, I feel like the most beautiful woman in the world. Like I can do anything. I could be anything. And collective believes in me. And because they believe in me, I believe in me. So, I know y'all don't like this reading per se, but this is how they think. Now, why do you think that they need this validation like this? Because they never received it as a child. Mom or dad told them that they was a piece of ish. Mom or dad put their hands on them. Mom or dad never came in with those hugs and kisses. Mom or dad, when they did something wrong, they got punished, not just a little bit, but it was like overkill. You know, one of the ones where it's like you tell somebody, hey, I got a gift for you. And then they come back, oh God, you got a gift for me? And be like, psych, I ain't get you shit. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff they went through in their childhood. But with you give them everything they never got. The person who, like when you have your kids, y'all are parents. So those of y'all who have kids, and so even if you don't have kids, you will understand what I'm about to say. If you have good parents, they will validate you. So even when you don't believe in yourself, they give you the courage to want to go be a better person. Hey, baby, you can do this. You can do this. You're smart enough. All you got to do is study, right? And this is what you do. Okay? This is what you're doing. You said, could tarot be a form of validation? Not like that. No. Because tarot, they don't control tarot. They don't control that. Tarot is, well, I always tell you need to be cognizant of who's giving you the information. Because like I read by the Most High God's Holy Spirit. There's other people who read by their ancestors. There's people who read by other spirits. You know, some say they read by angels. Some say they read by demonic spirits. It all depends. So that doesn't validate you like that. Not like that. Because typically, even if I think I'm right in tarot, it will tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. Okay. Now, back to this Six of Cups though. So the thing that I was saying that they are missing from mom or dad, you always came in and gave. No matter how bad they are, no matter what they said, no matter what temper tantrum, you felt like they were worthy of love no matter what. And once they get a taste of that, because they never experienced it as a child, then you will always be the one who they most want to come back to, because your supply ain't like nobody else. Other people are sometiming. See what I'm saying? Other people, oh, well, I will only validate you if you lay down with me. I will only tell you you're a good person if they have to give them something. Whereas with you, it was pure love. Whether you give me something or not, I will love you. Whether you are nice to me or not, my love is not going to leave you just because you're not nice. Just like you don't stop loving your children when they're not, like they have a bad temper tantrum, you don't stop loving them for that. You be like, go sit down, cool off. You still love them though. And this is why this person looks at you almost like a mom or dad. It's a different type of love. And once they experience that, because they never got it from their actual parents, it's hard to let go. Because like once they get out here and they start comparing, and every person who is in narcissism, they all have experienced this. They go out here and they will compare all of these different, what do they call it? Like when they discard you, they're going to go pick up a new supply. So new supply, but when you come across a certain supply where it is truly 100% pure, I don't have to give you nothing and you love me. That is different. Because that's unconditional love. And once you experience pure unconditional love, it is hard to not go back. Once you experience, if a narcissist ever gets pure unconditional love, it's hard for them to get validation from anybody else, because they're always going to compare it to the validation that you gave them. And then they will find themselves like on this perpetual wheel of unhappiness. because they're going to always be like, collective would have did this for me. Collective would have said, like, I'm having a bad day. I woke up mad this morning. But collective would have still felt like I deserve love. Oh, you would be an asshole. And then somebody don't call him for 2 days. Collective would have talked to me. Collective would have called me and said, how you doing? Collective would have seen how my day went. Collective would have fed me. Collective would have laid right next to me. Even when I was being a jerk and I was acting like having a temper tantrum like a kid. Does that make sense to y'all? Y'all follow me? Everybody follow me? Y'all please hit the like button, please, and thank you. This reading is a little bit heavier in the information. Okay, this is the narcissist empath diagram or diaphragm or what's the word I'm looking for? Y'all know it's like a dance y'all do. But you get something too though. See, while I'm talking about them, you get something too, because you also were neglected by your parents. They may have also talked to you crazy. And sometimes they were a bit heavy-handed with you. But you learned what did you do to get your parents' love? You always try to keep them calm, keep them happy, keep them, oh, Mom, you want me to go get that for you? Dad, you want me to get that? You know, Dad comes home. When he first comes home, don't talk to him. He likes to drink his beer and put his feet up and watch TV. So what would you? Get the remote there, have a nice cold beer sitting there. Here, I already put your beer here. I hope you had a good day. And then you scatter it off because you didn't want to take up their time, because you know when they first get home, don't talk to them like that. The same thing is what you're doing with the narcissist, because you don't want him or her to pop off. So you're doing little stuff to keep them calm. Oh, I don't want you to be upset. You need some alcohol? I'll go get it for you. Oh, you need some weed to calm down? I'll go get it for you. Or marijuana for some of y'all call it. Oh, you need to go get this? I'll go get it for you. So then you can actually start enabling their addictions, because you're trying to keep them calm the same way you try to keep Mom or Dad calm. And so it's like y'all are both playing out childhood wounding with each other until one of you recognizes that this has got to stop. And once you go back and you heal that childhood wounding, that's when you stop playing with narcissists. And you quit allowing narcissists to play with you. And once you start understanding your part of your story, then this is when this ends. And that's why you don't need anybody to validate you anymore. Because it's like, because now you realize that I am worthy of love too. And the same way that you're giving them unconditional love, you deserve it too. And if they're not going to give it, then I'm going to love me. And I'm not going to chase your validation, because you don't get to just talk to me any kind of way. So then you start pouring love into yourself, and then which then shatters your view of them. It literally shatters. It's like a mirror breaking. And then instead of running behind them, you start pouring in self and healing. And then because you're not there anymore, now they're shattered, because you was giving me unconditional love no matter what I did. And now you're not there. And then that makes them feel small, because it's like, what did I do to push my person away? I need them. They need the validation. The same way you felt like you needed to keep Mom or Dad calm to get love, they need your validation, because it made them feel special. But see, the only way that this heals is when you recognize, when the narcissist becomes self-aware, and the empath becomes self-aware. That's when you get off of this song and dance. And that's why we tell you, heal your childhood wounding. Because once you start to realize, they need to realize it, and you need to realize it, that the person you were looking for love from Mom or Dad, that's outside yourself. But once you realize that you can love yourself whole, and you don't have to give your body or your time or energy or overgive to anybody, that you can push inward and feel joy, as though somebody else was doing that for you. I can feel joy for me just loving me. Once you do that, you change. And all of this here goes away. It literally does. Just like that. How you doing, Perlin Scott? I'm really good. How you doing? What's up, SK? Thank you for the floating heart, baby. All right. What's up, VVTT? Subble, how you doing? Lindell, Ryan, The free dog. How you doing? Does y'all get what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this like I'm not using like the psychology words, all of it like that. Frankion. The purple rose of Texas. How you doing? Thank you, Keita Grace, for the what was that, a Sunday? How you doing, Asmara? Rennie B. Okay. Shy Baby Girl. How y'all doing? I'm not using all of the psychology terms, but I do understand this because I have every relationship I have had, child, from childhood up until now, has been with narcissists. But I did not understand. I didn't know what narcissism was until I was like 36. I did not understand. I didn't know. I just thought my husband acted funny sometimes. But then I could not point the finger at him because I was just as guilty because we both are acting out childhood wounding. But once you heal that, then the other person is like at a loss. They're lost because they haven't healed. So they're always still looking for, you're supposed to be the one that makes me feel good. But see, now you're like, I don't have to make you feel good. You need to make your damn self feel good. When either one of y'all heal, but typically it's the empath that I think will heal first. You see what I'm saying? That's when stuff changes. And that's when you put the final nail in the coffin. Four of Swords. Does this make sense? So I don't want you to feel like I'm beating up on narcissists because y'all are just as bad and y'all are just playing out a childhood dynamic as an adult. So a lot of times when we get into adult relationships or even friendships, y'all do not realize that you're playing out a childhood wound over and over again until you heal it. But the only way you're going to heal it is if you stop and go within, and it will hurt like hell because you got to remember old past memories that will make you cry. And but as an adult, you have the ability to reason because what does it say? When I was a child, I thought like a child, but as an adult, I think like an adult. And when you're a child, what do they say in the Bible? It says, when I was a child, you were on that milk, but now you're on solid food. So now when you go back and you go into the dark night of the soul, what you're doing is looking at this childhood wound that is very, very sad. But instead of you being a child and trying to understand what's going on, the adult side of you could say, that's not right. And this is how we're going to correct that. So you can correct that old memory you have that the child side of you was holding on to and saying, baby, it's okay. So like little collective, let that go. Because this is how this should have went. No, mom or dad should not have talked to you like this. And I'm not going to allow anybody else to talk to me like that. I will protect that side of you. And then you become fiercely protective of self. Because once you learn to really love yourself, you don't need nobody else to love you. You are becoming a whole person. So then when you become a whole person, you have to find somebody else whole because it's not going to work. You're not going to want to go back on this song and dance of this narcissism empathic paradigm. You're going to want to put the final nail in the coffin because once you really love yourself, knowing it's on the Four of Swords, a lot of times, it's not on this one, but sometimes on the Four of Swords, there's a sword underneath the bed because why? Because you got to protect yourself. When you love yourself, you protect self. Right? You don't just let everybody do whatever they want to do to self. Page of Swords. And so then you don't have, so when you're trying to protect self, you realize that, listen, if you hurt me, then I will stop talking to you. You will cut off because see, self, when you love yourself and once you do, see, you got to remember, it's almost like if you could travel back in time, right? And the adult self can go back in time to talk to little you. And you promise little you, okay, little you was a kid, mom and dad bullied you. You couldn't take care of yourself. But now I'm here. Like if you could literally take your adult self now and go back and talk to childhood self and say, you know what? If anybody else talk to you sideways, I promise you I'm going to come in and I'm going to protect you. And that's why you become protective of self. because it's like little you and adult you are still the same. So now, because you are in a position to protect as an adult, you got to stand up for yourself. You have to. You have to, because that is the beginning of the wheel turning in your favor, is when you start to protect self. And that's when that mental, emotional, and physical healing starts. Because you're just not going to let everybody put you in no mental prison and talk to you, treat your body any kind of way, push you down, say mean things. You're not going to do that, because in your mind, empath, I deserve love too. And if this is how you're going to do it, because this reminds me of the way mom and dad used to do it, and they weren't showing me love. So I was overcompensating to get love, but I'm not going to overcompensate no more. If you want me around you, you're going to come at me with some respect on my name. And if you don't, then the hell with it. Because I'm going to put some respect on my name, because I'm not going to allow you to treat me any kind of way. And then you're more apt to walk off. It really be just that simple. And they don't get that. So like, because you have done such a big pullback, this person wants to change because they miss your unconditional love. But to you, unconditional love means you're going to treat me a certain kind of way, or you don't receive my unconditional love, because I can take or leave you. So in you healing, you're triggering someone else to heal too. Because it's like, you're not going to allow that. Because see, everybody else, they talk to sideways. But see, they also know that you, because of how much you love yourself, this person who wants your validation, who wants your love, who wants that unconditional love, where no matter what they do, you still love them. They know that they're not going to allow you. You're not going to give them that you're not going to give them that love if they come at you and disrespect you. If they're giving their body away, because that is disrespect. I love you. I'm giving you all of my love and attention, but what you're doing is disrespecting me and hurting me. So if you're going to hurt me, then I can't be with you. Why do you think that this person wants to heal from being with third parties so bad? As much as they love attention and validation, they miss you though. Because you can't find that type of love nowhere. So as long as both of you all respect each other and do the healing, believe it or not, it might could work. So Ace of Pentacles is right. 10 of Wands. This is somebody who, like, you get this new beginning and your luck will turn around. Like I said, because now you will cut off anything that does not serve you. Anybody who come at you wrong is no. It's a no. You are single and independent. So you, listen, even though this is a 10 of Wands, you know what this is saying? I have no problem doing the work by myself. I'm single, sexy, independent. I have no problem. This is somebody who knows that you can carry all of everything by yourself. You don't need them. If you don't need somebody to validate you, you're perfectly comfortable doing it all. If you don't want to help me, okay, cool. Don't talk to me. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. Little hen. I always bring up that story of the little hen. Y'all want to help? No. Well, if you don't want to help, then go ahead and free yourself. And that's exactly what you're saying. I'll carry it. And now, because you have shown somebody that you have a standard, if they come at you wrong and disrespect you, now you have made somebody be like, I better come correct. Or don't come at all. Now, interesting, this is somebody who wants to plant a seed, but they're not fully ready to make a move. This is the beginning seed. This is a horse that ain't going nowhere now. This is a hard change for somebody to make. So don't expect it to grow overnight, because they come in, I'm healed. I done left third parties alone. This is hard for them. This is really, really hard for them. So don't expect them to be husband or wife material tomorrow. No, they're not. And most narcissists, because of their type of childhood wounding, they have to go to therapy. They have to. Because, see, they take emotions and they always somehow can revert to, I can manipulate that. But why do they always go to revert to manipulation? Because whoever dominated them in their childhood, they now want to become the one who dominates, but that is a protection for themselves. So whereas you loving yourself and going inward and giving yourself self-love, see, they do love, well, no, they say narcissists don't really, a lot of them have said they don't love themselves, but what I will say, they like being in control. So whereas you will take emotions and see how you can help other people with it, they will always revert back to seeing some sort of way of, I can manipulate that. I could tell them this and they'll do this. I can mirror them and then act a little bit like them and take that over here to Keisha, and Keisha will do this, and I can take that over here to Robbie, and Robbie will do this. Like, their minds will automatically go into manipulation. But the manipulation is to control, because they didn't like being crushed by that parent or that, when they was growing up. So now they have become the controller. They control the situation. That's why they wear out a mask, because now you can't hurt me if I'm in charge now. Does that make sense? I think it does. So let's get to the conclusion of the matter. Yes, universe, love. How you doing? What's up, T. Joya? Whew, this reading heavy for me. Brandon said, I'm cool. I'm cool. Love you, baby. I get it. Pearline Scott, I see you. Yeah, this is a heavy reading for me. If y'all was in this seat, I promise you, it feel like the hot seat. I ain't lying. Lovers is in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. This person knows that you will not partner with them if you do not love them. You take care of those you love. But if you don't love them, they don't feel like you will partner with them. You're not going to look out for them. You will continue to stay single if they don't pull their act together. See, you're going to stay single. See, Ten of Swords. You have no problem with this stuff being over. You have no problem. If they can't treat you the way you feel like love deserves to be treated, then you'll just end it. Okay. You going to hurt me? It's over. It's over. And I'm going to go off and shine my light and pour my cups elsewhere. This is what you're saying. I shine my star anywhere, honey. But see, that bothers them because they know your star don't shine like all the other stars. And all the other stars would be all them other people that they was using for supplies. Ain't nobody doing it like you do it. Let's talk about the top of the deck here. At the top of the deck, we have the King of Wands, the Judgment, the Seven of Wands, the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, and the Fool. This is somebody who sees that you have stepped into your power. When you healed, you stepped into your power. You became the leader of your life. It was your personal responsibility to have a creative response to your situation and your life as it is now. This is ownership. I own my life. This is my mess. And I must lead it. And that's you. Now, because you stepped up as a leader and the way that you are loving yourself and the way that you're moving, it is beautiful. Very confident as a King of Wands. Very confident. Okay? And it's getting a lot of attention. Now, because of that, this person, I must have added an extra card. This person sees you as an option. You've gotten a lot of options by leading. Right? This is somebody who now wants to resurrect the relationship with you. Okay? They want to resurrect the relationship with you because they feel defeated. They feel defeated. Without you, this person feels, without you in my life, don't want to go on, baby. Don't want to go on without you in my life. They feel defeated. You are getting a lot of attention, which is opening up a lot of doors for you. This new you, this new confident, healed you. And this person is feeling defeated because they're feeling like you don't want to resurrect the relationship, and yet you're going to eventually just let it stay over because you see them as unstable, and being with them is an unstable relationship. Not just financially, but just for your mental peace. It's just too unstable for me. And that's what has them feeling scared. But that you have changed and now you're attracting better options and better people. And they don't want to be away from you because you are the one person whose energy signature they've never experienced. And I know that sounds so crazy, y'all, but can you imagine never feeling real love till they met somebody like you? Like, I've never had this. I never got it from my mom. I never got it from my dad. I never felt like nobody in my family really liked me. But you liked me. You really loved me. I don't ever want to be without that. And that scares them that you keep seeing them as a relationship with them like it can't be stable. So you have to stay apart because they fear you just don't see them, a relationship with them. Thank you, Spirit, is stable. And so that sends them in panic because you're out here just birthing and growing. You're growing. And see, an empress grows. This is the divine feminine. She's not just growing wealth, baby, but she's all the queens combined. You're growing in knowledge and wisdom. You're growing in your emotions. And this is for my fellas too. So even though this is a feminine card, you are still growing in all the areas of all the other suits. You are a boss. You are committed. You are disciplined. You love yourself. You have creative ideas. You go get the bag. You're doing that. You look like a whole person by yourself, which is what you're supposed to look like. Empress or emperor. Now, this has them worried because they feel like they don't compare. Nothing compares to you. They feel very like they can't catch up. I'm a child. And so back here, see, they were more like a real immature. Look at how the difference is. This is adolescence. But this is them. This is almost like, what is this? Like a young teen. They want to catch up to be on that grown man, grown woman behavior, but they feel like they're not catching up in time. Page of Pentacles. You're over here growing in all areas like you don't need nobody, and I'm trying to change, but it's not fast enough. I'm trying to grow up, but it's not fast enough. I have to grow up because I want you back and I want a new start. This person knows you're not going to step into the unknown if they don't grow the hell up. And they want you back. They want you back. Let's see what the energy in the middle of the deck, and then we're going to move on. In the middle of the deck, we have the Hermit. Let's start here. Hermit, Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Magician. This is somebody who does not want you to be out here alone anymore. I don't want Collective to be alone. I want Collective to be with me. They don't want you to be single, sexy, and successful. They don't want you to feel like you don't need anybody, that you're okay in just your energy. They want to be around you. They want you to come back and join them. But see, there's a problem. You're not going to talk at all if it's unstable. It has to be stable or you're not going to talk. And they're not stable yet. See, they're trying to grow up and get on your level, but it's not fast enough. But the reason why it's not fast enough is because y'all didn't just start healing yesterday. Y'all been working on healing. Some of y'all said 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 5, 15. Some of y'all have been healing on the road to healing such a long time ago that you had started, and they're just now getting it. But they know that the reason why you're not talking to them, again, is because you're not going to go towards anything that is unstable where it's keeping you in the dark. Oh, no, I can't go over there if you're going to put me in the dark. Absolutely not. It's not safe for me. You want everything illuminated in the light because good or bad, if it's lit up, I know what to expect. That's why you in the light. I know what it is over there. But see, over here in the dark, I don't know what the hell I'm getting. And I told me I was going to protect me. So if I'm going to protect me, then I can't put me in situations where I might possibly get hurt. So if it ain't stable, I ain't going over there. I ain't got nothing to say either. That's where you're at. And this person, their personal wish fulfillment, well, this is overindulgence because this is the 9 of Cups. It's in reverse. So this person knows that you think that overindulging on the pleasures of life is unstable. Drinking, drugs, alcohol, having wild sex parties, acting like I just can't keep a job or I can't stop laying up. You gonna see that as unstable if they overindulge. They also know that they want a new start, but you're not gonna do it if you see them as manipulative. You feel like anybody who's gonna keep you from meeting your goals or keep you in something where they're trying to manipulate your emotions, you're not going to do that. And so this person is sitting back going, what I want is my baby back. I want them to see me as lovable. I want you to pour your love back on me. So because of that, because nobody has ever loved me the way you've loved me, I'm willing to change. But I am scared that I can't catch up in time. And that's your Torah portion. And I damn near want to cry, but I'm holding it in because that's how they feel. I love you enough to change. And I ain't never wanted to do that for nobody. And I love damn attention. But because of the way you love me, and I've never experienced that before in my life, I'm willing to try to change. But I'm scared that I'm not growing up fast enough for you. I'm not changing fast enough. But I don't want you to leave and go be with somebody else because I don't think that I'll ever find another you. Because why would they think they can't find another you? Because they tried. Irreplaceable. Isn't that a song called Irreplaceable? You're irreplaceable, collective. You are unique and wonderfully made. You are an unrepeatable miracle. There will never be another you. Never. And they know it. Woo! This reading was heavy. Spirit. What's up, DC Cuddles? How you doing? This is a heavy read. Y'all with me? I feel heavy, boy. Being in this energy is heavy. Hey, Marie. Let's get the tangled love, baby. Okay? Because I know y'all got to go bed. Y'all got to go bed. Thank you, Gwendolyn, for the 100 jewels. Anybody who sent jewels, I apologize because I was channeling so heavy. But let's get some tangled love, shall we? I did not know we was going to talk about narcissism. So I was very surprised. And empaths. Okay? How you doing, Carlos Lopez? What's up, John Dillon? I'm doing good, baby. How you doing? I see it's John. It's John. John, we know who you are, baby. You always introduce yourself like it's our first time. Hey, boo. I see you. Hey, Dina Musa. How you doing? Yeah, Dina said sometimes it's too late. Well, time waits for no man. Because, see, you could wait for them to catch up. But by the time some of them grow up, they be old men and old women. By the time they stop playing. By the time they stop needing all that validation. And the reason why they end up not needing it is because they're too old to chase it. So then that's when they start feeling like, oh, okay, I guess I should just go sit down. You know, because they can't go out here and play like they used to. They can't play these head games. These young, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody gets older. And when you get older, you have to go sit down. Hey, Rainbow Warrior and Junior. How you doing? Let's get some, what I call it, the love, the lies, and the lessons. Let's get some love, lies, and lessons from Tangled Love. Holy Spirit, what you got from the Tangled Love? What is it that we need to know? That's a lot. Somebody might be calling from an unknown caller number. If you got somebody on block, they might be calling from fake numbers, spam numbers, somebody who's playing on the phone. Okay? This person, I told you, somebody wants to feel you again. It says feeling it again. Real connection, affection, where sparks fly. Now, I put these back, but I know what I picked up. This is somebody who wants to fight. It says fighting. They want to feel you again. This is someone who wants to fight for the relationship. But the reason why they want to fight is because they know you have a trust issue. They know that you see stuff one-sided and detached. And you know you detached because you felt like this person had poor communication. But they want you to want to fight for the relationship. But so they want you back. They want to feel you again. They're wanting to fight for the relationship. Okay? Because with you, I told you, you were the real connection. They had never felt affection like that. Not even from a parent. Imagine going your whole life and you're finally in your late 40s or 50s or 60s, and this is the first time you actually feel love. Like real unconditional love. And now you've compared it with other people and you're like, that was real love. I didn't even get that when I was a kid. They want it back. So there it is, planning. This is somebody who's been planning on texting or calling you. They hesitate. They're trying to strategize because they want to take you out. They want to court you again, date you. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who knows that you see them as a walking red flag. You see this person as dangerous. Just a red flag. You just feel like they're giving you so many signs and so much evidence that they will cheat on you and that they're very deceptive. But they have all this plan, but they know that that's how you see them, as a walking red flag. That's sad. So all those cards, I had put them at the bottom of the deck. But that spirit said, some said, don't shuffle. We meant for those to fall. So that's why I read them. This person feels a lot of guilt for the way they treated you. I'm hearing in my head, I just called to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. They feel guilty. They're stressed. They're going through a lot of anxiety. They feel ashamed. And believe it or not, they do feel remorseful. But I did hear that. I just called to tell you. And that's what, look, unknown caller. I feel guilty. And I just called to tell you I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. All I do is think of you. Day and night, that's all I do. All they do is think of you. That's a person looking at pictures. It says they have very nostalgia feelings. They miss you. They grieve you. They're very fixated on you. And they have been tirelessly trying to manifest a reunion with you. This reading is heavy. Come through. What's up, Courtney Jones? Child, this reading is something else, baby. All right, let's get into it. This says they know that they were hiding their true feelings from you, and it caused mixed signals, deep emotions. You feel like they had secret love affairs and that they were cold and detached. That they always hide their feelings. They never really, some of y'all don't really know how this person feels about you. They were so miserable towards you that you never felt love. So you never believed that they loved. Some of y'all never believed they liked you or loved you. Ever. Because you only seen one side of them. Cold, detached, mean, manipulative, user, criminal mastermind, toxic, very karmic. That's all you ever seen. So they feel like you never saw the loving side of them. Like, man, I know how to be nice. I know how to be nice. I know the difference between good and bad. I know how to make people feel good. They don't, they're sad about that. They feel very guilty. See, this is what they say. That's why they feel so much guilt. Because when they think about you, they grieve you because they gave you so many mixed signals and they never showed you love. Imagine loving somebody loved you unconditionally, and the way that they think about you is that you treated me like shit and I don't ever want to be around you. The one person who gave them unconditional love is scared to be around them. That's why they look like this, like sad. I feel like busting out crying. Jesus. Let me pull it together, because yeah, I'm not about to cry in this energy. Because somebody got me feel like I'm about to boo-hoo. Like, I feel it. Ooh, this person miss you, honey. They are doing a lot of soul searching. Lots of soul searching. They're trying their best to do a lot of inner work. They're trying to get deeper meanings. They are trying their best to get their ass on some sort of spiritual path and level the hell up. This is somebody who has, it says, now this must be you, because you saw this person as a red flag. You feel like spirit got you. Protection, signs, you're guided. You feel like Holy Spirit, God got you. Spirit got me, honey. God got this one right here. I'm protecting myself, and I'm being spiritually guided, and I'm paying attention to you pay attention to the signs. What signs? Those red flags. Being single ain't so bad. If being in a partnership means I got to be hurt. Being single is not so bad if it means I got to go broke to love you. Being single is not so bad if you're going to retaliate every time I do one thing you don't like, and you try to destroy my entire existence and world as I know it. I might as well just stay single. This person has a case of the ex. This person had y'all in the third parties with an ex of theirs. Most narcissists do not let go of exes. They normally keep connected to every person they date so that they can go in and out of their life as they want to. Case of the ex. It says a love triangle, sleeping with an ex. This is someone y'all know who they was messing with and who they was sleeping with. Ooh, this reading so heavy. Come on, Spirit, come through. Do you feel like this person is thinking about you and they want to feel you again, but you feel like dealing with them, it's like a toxic environment being around them. This is somebody who always comes through with bad advice. They're very low vibrational. You feel like they're an emotional leech. They just want to be around you to take your energy, your positive feedback. You feel like this person is in a lot of karmic relationships, and not only are they pulling energy off of you, but instead of talking to you sweet and kind, they take all this energy out and they give it to other people. They give it to other third parties. They build them up. They love on them. And then they leave you drained and empty. Have y'all ever built somebody up and then they just, once they got to feeling good about themselves, they go be with other people. They don't be with you. Like, thanks. I needed that. This person says really they want to be really committed this time. They want to show you that they're loyal, that they're in it for the long run. No more games. I'm really here for the commitment. This time, I'm here. No more games. I'm going to get my life together. No more games. Because they feel like the games is why you will have trust issues. Why you don't believe them. This person is in so much contemplation. This is how they feel. Because you feel like they're sketchy. You feel unsure of, it says unsure of you. This person's in contemplation because they're unsure of how you see them. They know you look at them as somebody who just plays a lot of games. And so this is somebody who is like weighing out their options. The love of my life, the only person who has ever loved me, I hurt them so bad they may never come back. And I am in deep contemplation because I want my person back. I want my person back. So they're doing a lot of soul searching. This is somebody who wants you to know that they see you as a person of high value. Man or woman, you are the empress or an emperor, if you're masculine. They see that you have self-worth. They know that you will not settle for anything less than how you deserve to be treated. They want you to know they see you as beautiful or handsome. You're very sexy, abundant, and confident. And you deserve to wear the crown that you wear. You deserve it. And you are worthy. What y'all say, as long as their change is not superficial. I'll be honest, it's hard to trust the narcissist. That's why I say they have to damn near go to therapy to try, because like they are always good, because like they always see everything as an opening. Their brain just naturally converts stuff and be like, you can manipulate that. Oh, look, you see what they did? You could use that and get a whole bunch of money from them. Like their brains do that. It's like imagine if every time you looked at somebody, you could thought of a way to con people because you've been doing it so freaking long. So, in order for them to not go back into treating you like shit and trying to con you or con others, they have to go to therapy. And some of y'all have been to therapy. I know I've been to therapy. I mean, I'm a firm believer. Child, before you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you better go take your happy ass and sit on somebody's couch. It is a lot easier to go sit on somebody's couch than to let your mind snap and literally be somewhere with a full mental breakdown. It is easier to go sit on that couch and talk about your feelings than to allow yourself to snap, because some people snap and they don't come back. They have a complete mind break. And they look like they be doing on them commercials, doing their lips like that. That be you sitting in a corner rocking, and like you need to be in a psychotic place, like in a straitjacket. Like you need to go sit on somebody's couch, child. Do it now. Save yourself. Save yourself. This is somebody who wants to have, they feel like with you, they had true intimacy and passion. They want to come together. They feel like you have a very magnetic pull on them, and they miss you. They miss intimacy with you. This is somebody who wishes that they could just pop up on you. They're not going to do it. This is somebody who wishes that I think a good majority of y'all's people will not do it. But there are some that might try it. They want to pop up. They want to give you an unexpected visit. They want to take the risk and face their fears and just kind of give you an emotional push. But see, they're scared to do that because you have made it so apparently clear not to contact you. Told you. Everybody person ain't going to do it. I just said it. Hey, JP the guy, some of y'all people are not going to try it because they know you have blocked them. You are separated from them. You just feel like y'all are never going to agree. What is that? Agree to disagree. And you giving them the silent treatment. You have went completely cold, no contact. In narcissism, they call that the gray rock. Like a rock is literally gray and it just sits there. That's you. There's no response. It's a rock. A rock don't respond. That's y'all. What's up, Fatima McGraw? This is somebody who feels like opposites attract. Y'all are opposites. But they feel like they hope that you like that bad boy or bad girl. Even though y'all differ in beliefs, they have this insane attraction to you. You balance each other out. Like these two, that's an interracial couple. They might be totally different. She look like a roundaway girl. He look like he might be a little, little homeboy. With his tats, might like a little rock and roll. And the opposites attract though. Sometimes it be like that. This is somebody who wants you to know that you are their forever love. They have infinite, unbreakable love for you. This is somebody who wants to be engaged. That's an engagement ring on that flower. Somebody wants to marry you, baby. They feel like you was meant to stay. But as much as they love you, they envy you. Remember Brandon said something about that covert narcissist? We've been talking about it. This is somebody who watches you. And because they envy you, they throw black magic at you because they're jealous of you. They're holding a grudge and they're mad at you because you're gone. So it's like they love you, but they hate you. So they throw black magic. Now the envy part comes from because, see, you've healed. They envy the fact that you've healed. They envy the fact that you're confident. But they're also mad at you because you left them behind. And you said that you love me unconditionally. How dare you leave me? That's how they feel. This is somebody who definitely, there it is at the bottom of the day, they live a double life. They live a lie. They tend to have lots of secret affairs. They hide the truth. They give a lot of emotional betrayals. So right here, this is somebody who's all hugged up with you, but then in the corner, they already, look at this, like they texted, yeah, girl, I'm about to be over there. Yeah, man, I'm about to be over there. Texting somebody. At the top of the deck, we have sick and tired. They know that you are sick and tired of their bullshit. You're over it. You're moving on. You have made the decision to end this repetitive cycle. This breakup, no, we're done. I'm done. They know it. This is somebody, the reason why is because this person always has a love affair, a 69 love affair. Player, third party, hooking up, and they possibly have STDs. Hoping they on their lip like this 69 tag. Jesus. See, this is you throwing up the deuces. I'm done. Bye, baby. Done. You're fed up. You've walked away. You have no communication. You took your power back. This person may not be working at this time. They may be unemployed, broke, debt-ridden. They have been falling on hard times. Part of it is because they have lived beyond their means. This is somebody who feels like they got caught. They got busted due to you. Like, you are so intuitive. Like, they feel like you was like watching them with detective work. But I don't think that. It says all of their secrets have been exposed and they're surprised and shocked that you caught them. That you found out about their third parties. That you seen all of this stuff. And what's also got them upset is that they hurt you. When you caught them, it hurt you. This is what bothers them. That they cause you to cry. They cause you depression, a pain, a sorrow, and they made you feel rejected. But this is you, collective, out here with self-love. You ain't worried about this damn person. You ain't worried about them. You out here living your best life. Some of y'all are celibate. You are learning, loving you. You feel happy. You released yourself from the past. And some of y'all just taking a break from love. Because sometimes, listen, certain love affairs and like, especially once, now love is beautiful, but when certain heartbreaks, you have to take a break. It's like it took all the life out of you. It just took so much energy from you that you knew sometimes I have to take a break and just go sit down and just reflect on the lesson. Like, ain't no point in jumping right into something else just before it blow up in my face again. No, I need to go sit down and just reflect on the lessons, the tough times, the growth, and the level up. Okay, now what I'm going to do is end on a light note. This light note that we're going to end on is not going to take that much time. It's the art of manifestations, because we are master manifestors in here. It is still early 2026 and y'all supposed to be manifesting. A lot of y'all are on some paths to making big money in 2026. And so Spirit would like for me to talk to you about manifestations. And that's what we're going to do. I'm glad I did not just burn my whole sleeve. Just realized that when I reached over that, because I reached, it meant my sleeve is kind of baggy today. Okay. I'm so glad I didn't catch myself on fire on camera, child. Lord. Rainbow Warrior said, single, celibate, and loving myself. Hey, thank you, Fatima. What's up, Lynella Brown? How you doing? My little finger hurt because I ain't wrap it right. My thumb keep coming out of there now. It kind of hurt, but that's all right. Holy Spirit, what is the art of manifestation card that you have for the collective? What is the most important thing that you really want us to know this evening for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? What manifestation do you want us to take as our closing message? I'm hearing yes. I was like, did you really want me to take all these? I'm thinking. I believe I heard us. I believe I heard it. Yes, but just double confirmation. Did y'all want me to take all of these? Did I say yes? Did I say I think I heard yes? There it was. All right. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hey, thank you, DMV, honey. How you doing? What's up, Kyle Baptiste? Thank you, Rainbow Warrior, for the floating heart. Okay. And Bo Jordan, how you doing? Cat Wit the Mac. I got into a car accident. What's up, DJ Lonks? Is that how you say it? I can see the language. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go back to the bottom. Wingers of simple one way. Are you trying to be funny? Okay, I'm gonna let you go because I think you're trying to be funny, and I don't get it. All right, goodbye. All right, the Spirit said this is what they want you to focus on. Forgiveness of others. Forgiveness of others. Forgiveness does not mean that something bad forgiveness does not mean that something bad that has happened to us is okay. Just because you forgive somebody does not mean you're agreeing that what they did was okay. I don't like how they worded that, but y'all heard how I just said it. Just because I forgive you does not mean I'm agreeing that what you did it was not okay, and I'm not saying it's okay because I forgive you. Forgiveness means that we choose to move beyond the experience to release any ongoing need for retribution. In other words, you ain't got to keep trying to wishing payback on somebody. You're going to let it go. You know God got it. Ain't no point in wishing karma, wishing bad to them, wishing nothing. You ain't got to do none of that. In doing that, you will let go of the memory of what happened alive. In other words, you kill it on arrival. So instead of you walking around thinking about it every day, making yourself miserable like you can't move on, you release it, and now it's not like the first thing you think about every day. Okay, this choice reinstates your entitlement to change your own life. I control my thoughts. I can choose to not think about this every day. I don't have to walk around with pain every day. I'm accepting what happened to me. I'm not okay with what happened to me, but it's okay. I've learned from it. I'm moving on, and they're going to move on too. And that's forgiveness. Spirit says they want you to start, this is most important, is self-care. Number 47, it says self-care is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of being conscious. This card invites you to prioritize your own self-care. This may feel selfish, but in truth, when you attend to your own needs with love and care, you create the inner wealth that radiates into the world, impacting positively on all that come into contact with you. When you take care of you, you let off a certain energetic signal that I am happy, healthy, successful, confident, and it's something about the energy imprint you put on. It actually attracts more love and attention to you when you take care of yourself. When you love yourself, it can be felt. That's somebody that loves themselves. People know when you love yourself. It's just something about you. Your light shines so bright. Spirit says, take the risk. And uncertainty and take the risk. So these two kind of go together. But let's talk about take the risk. Number 53. Spirit says, in 2026, it is time for you to step out of your comfort zone, collective. It's time for you to feel safe and secure. Feeling safe and secure is a wonderful experience, but if we remain in our safe zone for fear of change, we create a limiting and restrictive environment that can ultimately lead to stagnation and loss of our creative potential to manifest our greatest contribution to the world. Let go of fear and take a risk. Now, why are they saying that? Because this taking a risk came after forgiveness and self-care. Thank you, Rainbow Warrior, for the 99-cent super chat. May God bless you tenfold, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. The reason why Spirit is saying it. What's up, Sarah Ty? Is that how you say your name? And Willie Webster. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. And I think I spoke to most of y'all. So the reason why Spirit is telling y'all to take a risk is because when you went through this experience, it will make you scared. Some of y'all are scared to trust people, period. When you pour all of you into somebody and they treat you wrong, and some of y'all have been done wrong multiple times, like a lot. No matter how loving and kind you've been, it has seemed like you have gotten the short end of the stick often. Most light workers do. A lot of people come in, want to feed off your energy, and then they leave you on E, and just like you ain't got no feelings. And Spirit says, because of that, it will make you afraid to want to take a leap of faith. Sometimes you don't trust nobody. You just don't. Oh no, I can't go over there because I could get hurt. But Spirit did not want you to be standing on the sidelines of life. They wanted you to learn the lesson, get strong, and be willing to get back out there and try again. Whether it be friendship, love, whatever. They want you to try again. Everybody is not meant to be like a eunuch. Y'all know what a eunuch is? A person who is devout and celibate, like a nun. Everybody's not meant to be like that. Thank you, Rainbow, for the $1.99 super chat. You said, you so welcome, baby. So, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, you being celibate is not realistic for some of you. So, Spirit is telling you to be creative. Don't be afraid that if you put yourself out there, people are just going to hurt you, especially if it has something to do with a talent or something. There's something you can contribute to the world. But see, if you deal with enough narcissistic energies and you're an empath or just anybody, just the like mental people who are mental, psychologically, they went through a lot and you put up with that, it can make you afraid of people. And Spirit says you have something to offer the world. And I don't want you to be afraid to share your gift. So I need you to take a risk and heal, forgive yourself, love on yourself, and get back out there. Now, number 60, uncertainty. And he looked like he's sitting there, and it looked like a cloud of darkness, child, coming in. It says, calm the noise within your mind. The whole idea of you getting back out there causes some of y'all anxiety. Oh no, I can't date. It's like your heart starts beating all fast. You start to feel ungrounded because you have so many, like those memories of being hurt over and over again pops up. So Spirit is asking you that when you feel like, okay, like just getting back out there makes you nervous, to take some deep breaths, get still, and meditate. In other words, ground. If you're still uncertain, then they want you to give yourself 4 hours. And then come back and try to meditate again. And then if you still feel unclear, then give yourself 4 days. Okay? And if it's necessary, because you still feel ungrounded after 4 days and you go back to meditate, then give yourself 4 weeks. And then the answer will come. 4, 4, 4 is what they just gave you. 4 hours, 4 days, 4 weeks. If you can't get yourself calm, then do it like that. Okay? I'm going to give it 4 hours. You come back. Oh, I'm still feeling ungrounded. Okay? Then we're going to give it relax, relate, release. Relax, relate, release. At the bottom of the deck, how you doing, Allie? It says, bless your past. Ooh, I don't know if y'all child spirit is really on letting go in 2026. A useful tool to help you to let go of emotional residue that is still clinging to you from the past is to bless your past. Now let's talk about what that is. Whenever you have a memory or an event or a person that comes to mind, they want you to pause and say to yourself, I bless. This is an affirmation. You can write this down. I bless every aspect of my past, and I celebrate the contribution that it gave me in becoming the person I am today. You have a bad thought about ex-narcissist who drug you through the mud. Bless it. I bless every aspect of everything I've gone through. That's another way of putting it. I'm changing what the writer said, and I'm going to celebrate the lessons that I learned in becoming the person that I am today. I bless you, and I thank you. I'm not agreeing that what you did was right, but I'm going to bless you because I came out a better person. Right? Y'all like that? I like that. It says, I've already did a reading for Gemini and Taurus. If you go to the top of the screen where my face is on your cell phone, just hit playlist, baby, and just I did 2026 readings for all 12 zodiac signs. Pisces was today. This keeps coming out. Pisces, it came out for Pisces, and I think it came out for maybe Aquarius. There's a few of y'all in the zodiacs came out with leadership. A lot of y'all, hey, number 30, the change, some of y'all are meant to change the world. See how that butterfly is touching the world? Somebody is meant to change the world. And this says you will all lead by example. Every last one of y'all will lead by example, okay? Your words and action will present a role model to everyone that you come into contact with. So this card is asking you to take ownership of your personal leadership qualities and align your thoughts, your words, and actions with everything you wish to see in the world. You know how some people go, I just wish the world was a better place. Then why don't you align with the world being a better place? Align your thoughts, your actions, and your deeds. And try to walk in that every day. And then see it little by little. If God, you start to attract a better world to yourself. Let's cut the deck. When we cut the deck, we have miracles. I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. It says we tend to perceive miracles only when our personal desires are met. And yet when we look back, almost all of us will be able to recall a crisis or a challenge that ultimately proved to be a miraculous turning point and an extraordinary gift. This card asks that you see the miracles that surround you right now in every situation. Okay? So when you take a look back, sometimes we don't always see stuff right when we're in it, but sometimes when we look back, that is when we start seeing the miracles. Like, wow, I really got through that. And I got through this thing right here too. And that's when you will start to have that life will turn for you, because you will see that miracles were surrounding you all along. You just have to sometimes see her hand is still, be still, and you will see change. You've changed. You're not the same person you was a year ago. You're not the same person you was 2 years ago. You are out here doing wonderful things. All right, that's it. I want to thank the Most High, His Son, the Holy Spirit, and my light team. JP the God, Bit by Charlie, and Alicia Lopez, my moderators, my babies for the 601 jewels. Thank you to my boo for just giving me that cute little monetary donation. May God bless you tenfold. And thank you everybody for the 192 likes. If you need a personal reading, you know your girl's here for you at I Am the Light Tarot at gmail.com. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You know when I upload. Ophiuchus is the only sign read. I announced that at the beginning of the read. I will see y'all for the collective tomorrow. I have a lot of running around to do. I'm without a vehicle, so I'm busy. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow evening. If I did not get your personal to you, it will be coming to you. Now that I will do tomorrow. I will get those out. That's it. That's all. Y'all seen me when I thought I was trying to lick my finger, and I think I actually got my dang on this little some little nasty thing. When I was shuffling, I caught myself, was like, ugh, some dirty damn thing. Y'all know I'm so silly. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Bye, baby.